Wake with the sun. Wake with the fire. Wake with the rhythm inside you. Before the world begins speaking, before the roads begin to fill, before the noise of everyday life climbs over every hill, there is a moment made of stillness, a space between dark and light, where the earth seems to hold its breath and welcome the morning sky. Knows exactly where it belongs. The trees are swaying, the river is moving, the mountains are listening, the day is beginning. This is our dawn ritual, a rhythm older than memory. This is our dawn ritual, a dance with possibility. Let the new day begin. Let it begin. Hey, feel it within. Hey. An elder walks across the village, greeting faces one by one. A child runs toward the shoreline, chasing the rising sun. No one speaks of yesterday, no one worries about tomorrow. The day arrives as a gift, not a debt to borrow. And somewhere in that simple beauty, a truth becomes clear. Life is not waiting for us, life is already here. The fire is glowing, the heartbeat is steady, the circle is forming, the spirit is ready. This is our dawn ritual, a rhythm older than memory. This is our dawn ritual, a dance with possibility. Raise your hands to the morning, feel the sunlight on your skin. This is our dawn ritual. Let the new day begin. Not everything sacred lives inside temples. Not every ceremony needs a name. Sometimes it's enough to greet the sunrise and remember that being alive is extraordinary. Rise, rise with the sun. Hey, this is our dawn ritual, where hope arrives with the light. This is our dawn ritual, where courage awakens inside. Every morning with the rhythm inside you. Hey, wake with the sun, wake with the fire, wake with the rhythm inside Here comes the sunrise, soft as a whisper, touching the pieces of me I thought I'd lost forever. Last night I sat beside my window, watching headlights fade away, thinking about the roads I've traveled and the words I never said. The city hummed its midnight rhythm while the stars hid behind the clouds. And somewhere in that quiet darkness I finally let my guard down. Not every wound needs fixing, not every question needs a reply. Some things just need a little time and an open sky. Then the darkness started fading, colors slowly filled the air, like the world was gently telling me there's still beauty waiting there. Sacred sunrise, painting gold across my soul. Sacred sunrise, helping broken pieces glow. Every color tells a story, every ray unlocks a door. Sacred sunrise makes me believe in more. Here comes the light, after the night. Sacred sunrise. A woman swept the front of her cafe, preparing for another day. A run across the empty avenue as morning found its way, small scenes unfolding everywhere, without applause or grand design. People beginning again in their own quiet life, and somehow that felt comforting. No, we're all trying our best, carry invisible stories beneath our chests. The day doesn't ask who we were yesterday, it simply opens the door, offering another chance to become something more. Painting gold across my soul. Sacred sunrise, helping broken pieces glow. Every color tells a story. touching the pieces of me and teaching me to trust again. One morning, one breath, one beginning at a time.
I got a soul, burning brighter every day. No matter where the shadows fall, I find my way. I used to wait for perfect time, for all the stars to align, thinking life would finally happen at some future point in time. But mornings kept arriving, whether I was ready or not, and every sunrise seemed to whisper, use the day you've got. So I stopped standing at the doorway, looking for a sign above, and started building something real, from the pieces that I loved. The sun doesn't ask permission before it lights the sky. It simply shows up every morning, and that's enough to inspire. I got a soul, bright enough to break clouds. I got a soul, and I'm not backing down. Every challenge is a lesson, every road can lead somewhere. I got a soul, and there's fire in the air. Rise again, begin again, the light is yours. I met a street musician downtown, playing songs for passing strangers. His guitar was worn and weathered, but his smile could fill a stadium. He said, most people spend their whole lives waiting for confidence to arrive, but confidence isn't something you find. It's something you build. Those words stayed with me long after the music faded away. find my way. I'll find my way.
There's a golden horizon waiting just beyond the day. I can feel it shining, calling me its way. Before the streets began to hum, the world was wrapped in quiet colors, and the morning had just begun. A bicycle rolled down an empty road, a dog barked somewhere in the distance, and the first light spilled across the rooftops like a promise of existence. Some days arrive like a question, some days arrive like a song, and this one felt like an invitation to keep moving on. The sky turned amber then gold, as if the day was unfolding slowly, not rushing toward anything, just becoming what it was meant to be. Golden horizon, stretching farther than I can see. Hey, golden horizon, opening something inside of me. Hey, every sunrise writes a story across the edge of the sky. Oh, golden horizon reminds me to keep my eyes wide, 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 wide. Oh, here we go, into the glow. Oh, golden horizon. Yeah. I met an old woman by the market, selling flowers near the square. She smiled and said every morning is a second chance, then tucked the rose behind her hair. I carried those words for miles as the day unfolded around me. Funny how wisdom sometimes arrives in places you don't expect to see. Not from books, not from signs, but from people simply living their lives. The sun kept climbing higher, and so did my belief that there's beauty waiting everywhere if we're willing to receive. Golden horizon, stretching farther than I can see. Oh, golden horizon, opening something inside of me. Every sunrise writes a story across the edge of the sky. Oh, golden horizon reminds me to keep my eyes wide, wide, wide. I don't know what tomorrow brings, and maybe that's alright. The future doesn't need to be solved before tonight. Maybe life is less about certainty and more about wonder, less about reaching the finish line and more about discovering what's around the next corner. What's around the next corner? Horizon, shining bright, shining bright. Golden, golden rise, feel the light. Golden, keep rising, 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 rising. waiting just beyond the day. And every morning shows me the way. Golden horizon.
When the waves rise, I rise too. Every fall, every fight pulls me through. There was a season I remember when nothing seemed to go my way. Doors kept closing in the distance, and plans kept slipping into gray. I watched friends race toward their futures, while I stood questioning my own, wondering if I was moving forward or simply drifting alone. But the sea outside my window had a lesson I couldn't ignore. Every wave that breaks apart returns to the ocean once more. The tide never asks for permission to come back stronger again. And maybe that's the difference between giving up and bending. I rise with the waves, even after they crash. I rise with the waves. Nothing beautiful was built to last without a little struggle, without a little rain. I rise with the waves, again and again. Hey, rise again, rise again, begin again, rise again. The tide is turning, rise again. I met a surfer one September, waiting patiently for the swell. He wasn't fighting the ocean, he knew it far too well. He said, the secret isn't controlling the wave, the secret is learning when to move. Then he paddled toward the horizon and disappeared into the blue. I thought about those words for hours as daylight faded from the shore. How often do we waste our energy trying to force open a door? Some things arrive in their own timing, some roads reveal themselves late. The ocean doesn't hurry, yet it always finds its place. I rise with the waves, even after they crash. I rise with the waves. Nothing beautiful was built to last without a little struggle, without a little rain. I rise with the waves, again and again. The strongest cliffs along the coastline were shaped by years of wind and sea. Not by avoiding every challenge, but by meeting them repeatedly. Maybe strength is not perfection, maybe courage is much smaller. Maybe courage is waking up tomorrow and trying one more time. Rise again, rise again, rise again, rise again, rise again, rise again, rise again. When the waves rise, I rise too. Every fall, every fight, every storm I've lived through brought me here.
Can you feel it? The frequency in the air, like the ocean found my heartbeat and pulled me there. Searching for a signal, wasn't looking for a sign. I was dancing through the noise, trying to quiet my mind. Then something shifted in the distance, not a voice, not a melody, just a feeling moving through me, like a hidden current underneath. I'd never heard. Every light along the shoreline started moving with the beat, and every step I took felt perfectly in sync. I'm on the ocean frequency, where every wave moves through me, where the rhythm finds my body and sets my spirit free. I'm on the ocean frequency, no need to think, just breathe. Tonight the tide of my heartbeat, speaking the same language. Oh, higher and higher, closer and closer. Ocean frequency, take me under. The moon hung low above the water, silver reflections on the sea. People laughing around a bonfire, lost inside the energy. No one cared about tomorrow, no one cared about the clock. For a few beautiful hours, whole world seemed to stop, and all the worries I was carrying became lighter in the dark, like they dissolved into the rhythm and disappeared among the sparks. Sometimes connection isn't spoken, sometimes it arrives through sound. A thousand strangers moving together without a single word. I'm on the ocean frequency, where every wave moves through me, where the rhythm finds my body and sets my spirit free. I'm on the ocean frequency, no need to think, just breathe. Tonight the tide of my heartbeat, speaking the same language. Oh, baby, we're all searching for a place where we belong, a rhythm that reminds us we've been connected all along. Not by names, not by stories, not by where we've been before, but by something underneath it all that's impossible to ignore. Ocean frequency, feel the energy. Ocean frequency, yeah. Ocean frequency, moving through me. Ocean, hey. ocean frequency.